Welcome back to 100% Mags. So I'm going to be talking about my thoughts on the statement released by Newcastle on the official website about Rafa Benitez, and also I'm going to be talking about the latest takeover rumours as well circulating around. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So first up is going to be the statement from Newcastle, which will be up on the screen now. So Newcastle said, "It is with disappointment that we announce Rafa Benitez will leave Newcastle up on the expiry of his contract on the 30th of June 2019. We have worked hard to extend Rafa's contract over a significant period of time. However, it has not and will not be possible to reach an agreement with Rafa and his representatives." Then, of course, Rafa's coaching staff, Paco de Miguel, Morano and Antonio Gomez Perez and Mikel Antier will also leave the club on the 30th of June, as they'll be going with Rafa Benitez. Now, of course, the typical usual sentences come after as well. "We would like to thank Rafa and his coaching staff for their efforts over the last 3 years and their significant contribution to what has been collectively achieved. We would also like to thank our supporters," which, is an absolute bullshit, to be honest, "players, staff, and for their patience during a period of uncertainty. The process to appoint a new successor will now begin." Now, of course, the people that they're linking to the job, that the bookies are popping out everywhere. People are rumouring all over the net. Some of them are Mikel Arteta of Man City, Pep Guardiola's staff, of course, Everton player, in his day as well. Gary Monk coming in at 8-1 by the bookies. Roy Keane, I'm not a fan of Roy Keane, to be honest. Never have been, never will be. And, I don't think he's the best guy to be appointing as Newcastle manager. He's got very bad temper, and especially with his days when he was with Man United as well. That doesn't help matters neither for Newcastle fans. And, of course, his Sunderland days as a manager as well doesn't really help matters neither. Mark Hughes as well, another one that's been linked to the job. Again, another ex-Man United, he managed Stoke as well. And he's never really had a good thing to say, to be honest, about Newcastle, in my opinion anyway. Eddie Howe, not a bad choice, but, is he to the ability of what Rafa Benitez is? No, but, he's done a really good job at Bournemouth. But I just don't think he's got that ability to be able to step it up to that level of replacing somebody like Rafa Benitez, in my opinion. Non-offence, of course, if there's any Bournemouth fans watching this video, or, any fans of Eddie Howe actually watching this video, just my opinion. Don't get us wrong, I like the guy, but in my eyes, he's not Rafa Benitez replacement quality. Gattuso, again, just doesn't have that experience as a manager to be able to come in and replace Rafa Benitez. The only one that I would say to be able to come in and replace Benitez right now would be Jose Mourinho, but it would literally take a new owner to come in and buy the club like the BZJ Group before a guy like Jose Mourinho be coming in. But then again, the BZJ Group have said that they want Rafa Benitez. So, if Rafa was already gone, then I could say Mourinho coming in. But if Benitez isn't gone, then I can say Benitez definitely coming back in. It could just be a little small break for Benitez and his coaching staff till Mike Ashley's salty, from what's been said by Chihundi, the BBC journalist, on his Twitter page. He's gotten a bunch of Newcastle fans getting excited about this. He's saying the usual, the terms have been agreed with Ashley, the Premier League's assessing the situation. Then, of course, he's saying about the fit and proper test, and how credible the fit and proper test actually is. How much can you trust it, because Mike Ashley passed it with flying colours, and we've all seen what he did in the 12 years of owning the club. He's been an absolute horrendous owner. He's absolutely destroyed the team, destroyed the city, destroyed everything that is Newcastle, but hopefully the BZJ Group and Sheikh Khalid are much better fit with our city, our culture, our heritage, with history, because Newcastle United completely runs Newcastle. When the club's doing good, the city's doing good, and that's the way it's always been, and that's the way it'll always be. Don't get us wrong, there's loads of other clubs in London. There's Chelsea, Arsenal, Tottenham. There's a bunch of clubs in London, and they probably say the same about their team as well. But up here in the northeast, in Newcastle, when Newcastle United's doing good, the city's doing good, the entire area's doing good. And that's the way it should be. The football is run on the city is run on the football, and that's basically all it is to it. But hopefully, it is just a little break for Rafa and his coaching staff, and they will be back, back in that hot seat. And hopefully we won't have to see somebody like Roy Keane, Mark Hughes, or Gary Monk, or even Mikel Arteta coming into the job, because they're just not going to be able to fill the shoes of Rafa Benitez. Even Eddie Howe, he wouldn't be able to fill the shoes of Rafa Benitez. The only one on the list would be Jose Mourinho, and that would take a new owner to come in just to get him. So, and then, like I say, the new owners want Rafa Benitez. So, let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. As always, remember, like, share, subscribe to 100% Mags, and I'll see you all next time.